Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we are reading for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Now, you know when I read for the weekend, yes, I will use my two Radley Valentine decks. I will use my Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I will pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message, and I hope that you let me know who it was for. Anyway, one of the things we need to know about is April 3rd. So April 3rd, Mercury, which is in charge of communications, electronics. A lot of times there's a lot of karmic type of value with Mercury, especially when it's retrograde. Right now it is going direct, and all the planets are still going direct. But Mercury entering into Aries, and that will be at 11:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's a lot of interesting things going to happen with Mercury entering into Aries. Aries is a fire sign, and there's a lot of I energy. Not I, but more I energy with Aries. It is the first sign in the astrological year. So, a couple of things. One is be careful about what you're going to be talking about. Tempers could be raised. So, and this is while it's in Aries. So it's not just for this day, but you may find communication being very blunt, very to the point. But it also may be a time for you, especially if you have a hard time communicating. It may be a time for you to actually dig deep and pull out those words that you have been waiting and wanting to say. Now, maybe you have been waiting and holding them back for a specific reason. Maybe not. That's up to you. But just be aware that, could be some fiery speech going on when Mercury goes into Aries. So let's begin the readings. Hello, my Leos. How are you? So let's see what we have for the weekend, okay? I've already shuffled these thinking of you, but I'm going to do... Okay, we got cards already flipping. Standing in your power, standing in your place. Here we go. Reversed, reversed. And this one, I think we're going to take that one too. Anyway, let's see what we have. The cards were pretty vigorous. Are you starting a new project? Are you starting something that... maybe it's along the same way as how you make your money, but are you starting something that you're branching off? You're branching off. Somebody out there, you're branching off into a new direction. It's not that you're going to give up or change your current employment, but it's kind of that, it may be taking something that might have been more of a hobby and taking it to that higher level. Taking it to, so I'm going to say this will be a good weekend for you to do that if that's what you've been wanting to do. So that you can take things to a higher level. Now, all your cards are reversed. And these two popped, and this one looked like it was popping. So I would say that these are some really strong stuff for you. Your first card is the Queen of Fire. Now, Queen's underlying energy is water, and that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, very emotional. There is a spiritual component to this. Fire energy is your energy. It's also Sagittarius and Aries. So that's passionate, burning, very determined. Queens, whether you be male or female, is all about standing up for yourself, standing in your power. Basically, elevating your gifts, elevating your destiny, I'm getting very much a destiny type of energy. Elevating what your passions, elevating what it is you're supposed to be doing with your life. Okay? I'm not saying I don't know that this is going to make you money or not. I will tell you that if you are walking in the path that you have been, designated for, that that you will find that many of your needs will be met. I know sometimes I want my wants to be met too, and you know what? Many of those are met also. So the Queen of Fire is very strong, very passionate, very much a force to be reckoned with. Okay, so this is that time for you, my Leos. This is about you. Again, this is, Leo's roar. Okay, confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So now let's see what this card is. Eight of Water. Okay, so eight's unlimited opportunity. There is so much out there that you still need to do. There is this sense of more is out there for you. There's also a sense that, I'm kind of getting this whole destiny type of sense again, that, it's so a lot of times there can be an ascension with this. There can be, for somebody out there, it can be a time where, you have been, and remember, we've all gone through the fallow moments, and I've told you about fallow periods. And it's like, you've been, waiting and waiting and waiting, and then it's time to take that next step, up. But water energy, I told you what water energy is, fluid, emotional. There's a spiritual component to water. Eight's unlimited opportunity. And this is about, stepping into it. Now, we all have choices. And there's been many times that I've had a choice about doing something and knowing, you know what, I'm just not ready for that, even though higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, my divine might have said, yes, you are ready for it. But I was just kind of like, I don't know, maybe I'm being my lazy lion. I don't know, but I don't think I'm ready for it. So we all have choices whether we step into that or not. But this is about a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. And this one's going to be, I want to see what this one is because it was like there for the taking. Let's see what this is all about. The World. Okay, so we have a 2. 2 has some, some choices that I was just talking about. 1 has a new beginning. Now add it together, the 2 plus 1, and that is a 3. There is a lot of power in 3s. And what that means, you say something 3 times, you do something 3 times, however that is for you, but it's also a celestial type of number. We have a very holy weekend for many faiths out there this weekend. So, and we're doing this in a 3-day weekend. So there is a lot of this very positive, very powerful energy for this 3-day weekend. Now, this is Archangel Michael. Michael is the warrior. He is the protector. He will come and fight next to you or fight for you or fight behind, wherever it is that needs to be done. You don't even have to, in fact, don't, just basically give him the opportunity. Just give him permission. See, that's one thing that we don't do enough of. We don't give permission. So, again, I'd say cover yourself, cloak of protection for your higher power, and then tell Archangel Michael, do what you need to do. But Michael is saying this is a time for you to expand, and this is a time for you to, this is the world. The world, it's, so, you may find that you actually are going to be more public also. There may be something, again, you may, if you are in the entertainment field or if you are somebody that's in front of a camera, you may feel an expansion, in more the public relations type of energy. But again, I felt like, there's an expansion, an ascension type of energy around you. Anyway, a job well done. Joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. So let's go on here and see what we have with the Archangel Power Tarot cards. Let's go on, I think, one more time. We will pull one. Nothing is jumping. This one is also reversed. Here we go. King of Raphael. Now, King's underlying energy is air energy, so that is our Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's very cerebral. It's very let's think things through. Raphael is our water energy again. So there's a lot of caring. There's a lot of understanding here. There's an also, this is all, the king of Raphael is kind of like, when I was telling you about, well, maybe I wasn't ready to jump forward. The king of Raphael is saying, jump forward. The king of Raphael is saying, follow your heart. Listen to your intuition. What is it that you need to do? And go ahead and do it. Okay? The king of Raphael has gone through the emotional ringer. So, and again, doesn't matter, male or female, doesn't matter. Because we all have some male energy. We all have some female energy, in different levels. So, but the king of Raphael is just kind of saying, trust. And I do feel like you need to trust and love. I'm getting a kind of a love, trust and love. And present with trust and love. Okay? Okay. So, the king of Raphael is warm, generous, honorable, refined. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions, which is what a lot of this is talking about. Now, let's see what crystal or energy is important for my Leos this weekend. Now, I bought a bunch of stones because I bought some amber. I bought the one that reminds me of spaghetti. I bought blue onyx, amazonite, red jasper, agate, and I put them in my stones. I can't tell you which one's which. So let's see what we have here, and let's see if I can identify it. Hold on a second. Let's go on. My Leos, I thought you'd appreciate that. It's like I bought them, I'm getting it now. Okay, this one is reversed. Good, it's air. Now, again, the only thing that really has the air energy is the king of Raphael. The kings have that underlying energy. Air, remember to breathe, and a lot of times, remember too that air, when you breathe in, breathe it down, hold it maybe a little bit, let it out. Air actually helps to feed your blood cells, to feed your cells. The oxygen. I mean, we won't go into all the blood, the blood components, but it does help your body, and it does help. I do feel a lot of rejuvenation with coming from this card, or with the fact to breathe deep. Okay. But air is about communication, imagination, independent, witty. Very interesting there. Very interesting. So, it's going to be an interesting weekend. I'm kind of excited. I'm a Leo too, but I never can read for myself. So I like reading for you, my Leos. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the readings, and I hope you go down and you press the like, share, subscribe. It does help, and I thank you. More importantly, my Leos, know that you are loved. Stay shining, keep vibrations high, and be blessed. Bye-bye.